Let's get good. This is Endless Space 2 Awakening, and we are back with the Fireborn Guardians of the Galaxy, the Unfallen, working our way towards that awesome Wonder victory. Unfortunately, we do have to deal with the UC, who just turned their back on us and betrayed us. Now, we do need to scan them down to find them here. In order to do that, we need to get some anti-stealth probes, which we don't currently have. However, due to the fact that we should be able to assign Sea Saltcliffe to this fleet, even though he's in enemy territory, we might be able to just move him back to another fleet, retrofit him to have those, and then bring them over. Or we could retrofit any other ship that's on its way there. Either one of those are acceptable options. We're going to wipe the UC out though, and in the process work towards our victory condition, which is the Wonder victory condition. We are building our second obelisk of all space-time here on Nakos. That should happen relatively soon. Yeah, okay. We're going to bounce around and check all of our ships and see where they're all at. For this fleet, for example, we're going to want to put them into FAD so that they don't cost us money while they are being repaired. We can always pull them out if we need them. Got a pirate fleet here with Luna Barxis on it, which apparently I gave Luna Barxis another governor skill, but I'm reasonably sure that they... Well, he does have one more combat skill left. Oh, yeah. I gave him Fecund Gardens here. He does have one more combat skill left, I suppose. I mean, there's this, shield absorption, and then this for his own personal damage. That being said, we're so far ahead with our military that it's honestly not the end of the world. Nice catch, though, Anna. Nice catch. I should have been more attentive. I gotta be honest, though, guys. Like, I thought this playthrough was done already, and the UC just threw a monkey wrench in everything here. That, and this is the first time I've gone for the Wonder Victory, so I wasn't aware that you couldn't build it in multiple places at once, which is actually kind of problematic, because we have the resources, or had the resources. I burned some of them to speed up other resource gains while we wait, because you cannot build it in multiple locations at once, which is unfortunate, but I understand why it's like that. I do. So we have a resource finder over here that is quite damaged. Actually, that is kind of a good thing in a way. Now, I know that doesn't seem like a good thing, but here's why it's a good thing, okay? Wait, are we being sieged right here? We're not. They're just blockading the system. Very strange. We're kind of at peace with the Nakalim right now, I'm reasonably sure. Yeah, we're at peace with them, so it's very strange that they're doing that, but it is what it is. So what I want to do here is potentially take this resource finder and throw some anti-stealth probes on it so we can bring it over here and use it. That being said, it is kind of far away, so I'm not sure if that's the best idea. Right here, we're just helping clear out pirates. We just have a regular assault vessel here, got some pirates there, blah, 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 blah. Terraforming Behemoth is on its way over to Arcturus, where it will be doing the planets that are destroyed repairing. That was me speaking in the wrong order. I was trying to do that in a Yoda way, and it just didn't work, guys, so just pretend that it worked, okay? It's fine. It's fine. It was by intention. Let's see. Luna Barks is here. Do you have anti-stealth probes? And if not, can we give them to you? You have Hyperion probes. Those are not the probes we need you to have, though. We need you to have anti-stealth probes, which are this one. Okay, cool. So we're gonna give Luna Barxis the anti-stealth probe there. Don't think we're going to repair Luna Barxis necessarily. I don't feel like there's a need for that at the moment. What I'm more curious about is, can we find a fleet that we can just kind of stack him on and send him over here to mess with them? Now, the problem with this, too, is we don't want to put him on a pirate fleet, because pirate fleets won't be able to do anything to the UC's, like, behemoth stack. Pirate fleets cannot capture behemoths. I guess we could put him on this, but that's going to be 4 turns out. Maybe we should have a siege fleet en route, right? There's Vine ships. Where's our siege fleet at? There it is. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Siege fleet is en route. They will be in Pardalis in 2 turns. We'll just put them on siege fleet when the time comes. That works. We can't upgrade Suya Saltcliffe because he's not in our space. I believe that's the case. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I think we're done here. Go ahead and end our turn. Enemy sanctuary detected on Leo. Right on. Oh, is Leo our new system? Really? They're already there? That's annoying. That's very annoying. Obliterator specialization is unlocked. Well, that's something fun we can play with while we wait. Shaddai has been successfully hacked. Shaddai is the capital of the not the UC, the Hisho, our allies. Choir watches, blah, 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 blah. How about no? How about you guys can just go mess with yourselves. We're gonna take them out. I've been waiting so long to punish the UC for being our allies and sapping resources from us for the entire game. Because that's what allies do, guys. Your friends, your allies, they steal from you all the time. That's what it means to be an ally. Well, I mean,
How's it going?
if you're allied with the United States, maybe a little bit. Anyways, that's all aside. The Oregons seek many things. Knowledge is precious, and a pooling of our scientific wisdom would benefit all. I'm down with it. I'm down with it. Yeah, if you guys want a science agreement, just send it. I'll accept it right now. So what we are going to do here is potentially steal a technology. Which technology we want is the real question here. We don't actually have astrofinance. It is one of the lowest tier technologies, so it seems kind of wasteful to steal that, but at the same time, it is kind of nice because we do need the extra dust generation at this moment. Chain Gang's not great, Botanical's not great. Vacuum Protection is the only other one here that I'm really looking at, and the main reason I'm looking at that is because there's the Squadron Shifter module, and I don't know what that does, but I kind of want to. I think we'll take that. We'll take that, and then we'll go take a look at what that does. Vacuum Protection. Where are you? Vacuum Protection. Actually, we can just do this. Where are you, Vacuum Protection? Oh, wow, that is a... No. No. Okay, Squadron Shifter. Oh, it's over here. Here we go. So what does the Squadron Shifter do? Because that's the one I'm most interested in. Health and dodge probability. That's not what I thought it was. I thought that would actually affect, like, our fleet modules, but it does not. Oh, well. It's still a top-tier tech we got. We did get an antimatter shield out of it. We got some adamantium repair bots, which could be useful if we weren't trying to store all of our resources right now to build more wonders. Scales Galena has leveled up. Alright, Scales, this is what you're gonna do, buddy. Renegade Master, you are indeed. Generate all the things for all of our different populations. That does mean we want to make sure that Scales is on a system that has a wide variety of different populations. He is currently on Sylphie, which should, yeah, Sylphie should have a ton of different populations on it. So that's great. Obelisk of All Spacetime will be done in 2 turns. This is what we were hoping with the fabrication license, is that it would increase the speed to build that. Now in this instance, we actually can't afford those resources. I wish we could. We could build infinite supermarkets. Once again, we don't really see much value for that, though. We do see value for the level 4 modernization, but we should probably save that for whatever our highest system is in production after Nakos. Right now, it looks like Herolium. However, how many people are building emergency labs? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna put anything that doesn't require resources. Infinite supermarkets ahead here. I just want to do this real quick so we can keep track of who has the highest actual production. I kind of wish that it didn't, like, zero out their production when you did emergency labs or, you know, whatever the tech you're using at the time to create more dust is. Be kind of nice to not zero out your production so you can just see which ones are the highest. See, as you can see, we switched on luxury lotteries here, and it's actually Gistrid that is the highest. So if we're looking at the next highest, that's going to be Gistrid. Let's go ahead and see what we can give Gistrid. We could do Shaft to Shelf here, but that is sort of resource intensive. Could we buy another 50 Orichalcix? That's the real question. How much would 50 Orichalcix be? Oh, wow. Wow. We could actually buy that next turn, though, realistically. And that was what I was curious about. I think we make an investment here into shaft and shelf systems. Oh, we were also looking at a level 4 improvement. Red Sang would let us do a level 3, and then we could potentially do a level 4. Let's do that instead. Let's go get some Red Sang. And then we'll make that switch over and see where that takes us. So we'll just get 20 Red Sang here. It's not expensive. Coming back to Gistrid, please. Gistrid? Yes, there we go. Still not enough. We need more Red Sang. I should have actually checked how much we needed before I bought it, but I just figured that would be enough. It's not. We need another 30 or so. Once again, Red Sang extremely cheap, so it's not that big of a deal. Just buy another 30, come back over here, tell Gistrid, hey, hey, do the level 3 thing, and then once that's done, we'll have it do the level 4 thing so it gets even more production, and we may put Shaft to Shelf in queue here just to speed that up some more, but in 2 turns, when this is done, we should have access to building the next wonder, so maybe not. Maybe it doesn't even make sense to build this here. In fact, if we look at it from that perspective, then let's see. If Gistrid is not the highest one in our empire, what is the next highest? The next highest would be Herolium, which is about 500 production lower. So, but it can have this, and this will make a big difference. So I think what we'll do is we'll go with that. That's going to take 3 turns though, so we won't be able to start the obelisk on the turn that it's ready to go. Interesting. So these are the little, like, number crunchy things that I personally am not the best at. It's okay, though. We'll figure this out. I think what we'll do here is we'll just go with Herolium. How long does Shaft to Shelf take? 4 turns, so that's even longer. I feel like our best bet here is to just go for the level 4 modernization and then build the obelisk here. And then all these things we put luxury lotteries in, we're going to take them back out because we don't really need the luxury lotteries. We have plenty of happiness. Our empire is devoted, even though we are ridiculously above our cap. We will go ahead and let Menace here finish because they're only happy. We can let this one finish as well. I mean, yeah, we can just build infinite supermarkets in the ones that aren't already kind of there. Everybody that is already kind of ecstatic or whatnot, we're going to keep using our dust production because that is going to be way better on yields. Oh, look at this. How did we not have Miners Union and Expanded Mines on FAD when it's producing Aura Chalciks? An incredibly valuable resource. Same with Mech Suit Quarters. FAD must be one of the ones we recently acquired, which is fine, because in that case it makes sense that we don't have any of those, because it is a new system in our empire. I suspect that to be the case more because they don't have AI labor or hazardous materials either. The question is, do we prioritize these over AI labor? And I think we kind of... No, we don't. AI labor takes 1 turn. We don't. Okay. All that seems good. Production seems fine there. Libra is in need of something to do. You guys can do all the dust production for us. That's great. Do the dust thing. Actually, let's just set everybody that's in need of something to do the dust thing, unless there's something better for them, in which case you do that. Doesn't look like there is a whole lot of that, though, going around. Like, realistically, everything that's kind of left requires resources. National monument, but we don't really need the additional influence. Speaking of influence, though, we should be keeping an eye on our influence with the Academy. Yeah, we're well ahead. Well ahead. I'm just going to give them another 2k, though, to ensure that nobody tries to sweep in at the end. And we have tons and tons and tons of influence generation, so we're not losing anything by doing that. Okay, all that stuff's fine. Scanner ship, you're kind of fine. I mean, honestly, could we bring this back and start to use it to potentially find those things? And the answer is yes, but it'll take kind of just as long to do that, so I don't think that's necessarily worth it either. Kind of just do what we're doing. You guys can take out these pirates right quick. We don't really need to watch this one because we're just kind of flattening pirates. There's absolutely no actual combat happening here. So we have cleared all of the pirates off Deneb. Our allies are now free to enjoy their system. In the meantime, we can now bring this fleet over to... Actually, let's take it over here, where we can poke at some more of these Umbral Choir fleets here on Herolium. Hey there. Yeah, we're going to try to capture this. We don't need to watch this once again. It's an entire fleet against 1 ship. We did capture the ship, though. That's kind of nice. Now, the real question is, can we, like, invade their sanctuaries off? It doesn't look like it. It looks like if we want to get rid of their sanctuaries, the only option is to hack them from our other systems. So let's try going Libra 3C to Herolium here. Weird. Weird. Okay, so we can't hack them like that. And I think somebody mentioned this in the comments. I probably should have checked into it more. Crazy. How do we burn out this sanctuary, though? Is it because Sleeper reintegration is on? It's got 1 turn left before it's done with its current conversion cycle. It's really weird. It is just really weird. Let's try going... Well, we should have a hack going through here. Yeah, I'll have to look in the comments, because I'm reasonably sure somebody mentioned how to deal with this. Okay, This is something we know how to deal with. Let's just destroy this econ behemoth. We can watch this one. This should be entertaining. I just like watching big ships explode. Oh, they ran away. Why you guys run? Why you always run away? We just trying to have fun. We're just trying to play a little game with you, that's all. You don't need to go bye-bye. Let's just sell this cord. We have no need for it. We can sell it on the marketplace, get a little dust back for it, potentially store up some more for resources we might need, or any other trading or anything else we could do with it. Now this is nice. Our planet destroyer is closing in. That's what we want. Seed ships are 1 turn out. Let's bounce around and see if there's anybody else that's in a position to kind of initiate combat. If there isn't, then that's fine. That'll kind of be where we call it here. That is a pirate fleet here on our system. There's also an academy fleet. I am hoping that we can decimate these pirates. I believe that these are the pirate ships. Anti-cloaking measures, okay. I believe these are the pirate ships that are the last remaining pirates in the galaxy, so if we defeat them, I think we actually get that hero, which would be great. Let's go for minus 50% weapon damage. This is a pirate assault on the pirates. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so our goal here is not necessarily to kill as much as it is to capture. Let's see what happens. I really do like the unique model that they gave the leader of the pirates ship. That's kind of cool. And we will, of course, hide the UI for this one. It's just, I'm struggling so hard with removing the UC, and it's been so long since I've played, like, against them at this capacity. Normally, they're, like, there, but they're annoyance. In this case, they're really deep in our empire, and it's problematic, and it's all because we allied with them, so the moral of the story for me is never ally with the UC again. Well, so much for capturing. Oh, there we go. There's some boarding pods. Get them, boys. Get them. God, all the swarm missiles. Oh, that's a boarded ship right there. You can tell when they start to sag in space that you got them. Yeah, we got them. This is it. That's a mission over. Yep, decisive victory. We have captured a few of their ships, and we've killed the last pirates in the galaxy, which means that we will get that hero, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. We got Fluff Petal Gurkzavar. I love this guy's name. Grumpy and belligerent. Okay, hold on. Grumpy and belligerent, Fluff Petal Gurkzavar stands before you. While he grudgingly accepts his fate, he would prefer to live out his life in blood and battle than in a prison cell. Why waste his particular talents? His only condition is that you never ever ask him where his first name came from. Too bad, there must be an interesting story there. That never gets old. I dig that. Okay. So he is primarily a combat hero, although if you look at this, he actually does have a really, really good governor skill. So we could use him as a governor, and I think we will. We don't really need another fleet commander, but another governor would be great. Let's see. Not particularly wonderful. He doesn't get, like, the Joy Initiative, so we do want to get some happiness on him. That's fine. Perfect. Let's throw him on a system. He didn't sign up for this, but this is what's going to happen. He's getting thrown straight onto a system. Congratulations, Fluff Petal. You're going to spend the rest of your days behind a desk. That is your punishment. He did take that system straight to ecstatic, though, which is great. Quick scan up here is just sort of scouting stuff out. At this point, I think maybe we do just bring it home. Yeah, let's bring it home to Leo here. And it's really frustrating seeing those and not being able to do anything about them. You cannot attack. Oh, wait a minute. That's what I need. Hello. Wake up me. This is the way we do this. Hey, guess what? Bye. Bye. Nope. Bye-bye. You're done, son. We coming for you now. We are coming for you. Invade the Umbral Choir. What's crazy to me is how do they have manpower if they're ghosts? How do they have manpower if they're ghosts? Somebody explain that to me. Okay, we're just gonna use Gorilla here. We don't need to watch it. It's a draw at the moment. That's okay. They're actually using a good bit of air support, which is fine. We have good counters to air support. They are using actually the majority of just sort of ground units, which is kind of crazy, because, yeah, I mean, okay. They did get a lot of damage off of their air support, though. So if we're trying to counter their air support, we need more ground units, so we could consider switching over to more ground units here. I don't know that that's necessarily the right course of action, though. Right here, we're once again going to begin this invasion, although we are just kind of sieging them, and we do have our siege fleet very close. We could just siege them down and then invade. I think that might actually be a better plan here. In the meantime, we've still got our giant fleet here just hanging out like, what's up, guys? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. Hacking operations are left undone. I wonder if we can flat out hack them now. That might be an option now that we've declared war on them. No. Nope. No direct hacking them. Okay, fine. Fine, game. You don't want to let me have fun and direct hack them to remove their sanctuaries. You do you. Instead, what we'll do is find a different hack target. I mean, we could just go to Shaddai here again, look for some more benefits there. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. The reality is we're not going to be able to hack the choir. Like, that's just not happening. So I think what we'll do here is we'll go, like, Arcturus to RNGC to Shaddai, because that's a relatively safe hack. Okay. Cool, that's done. Ending our turn here. Gonna try to move through our turns a little bit quicker here. We kind of know what we want to do now. The only thing that's sort of up in the air is that we do want to invade a lot more on the Umbral Choir systems. Subatomic disruption. We now have access to advanced bombers, advanced plasma bombers, and extreme railguns. We're not using those. Surma has been successfully hacked. Show me Surma, please. Okay, so Surma is right here. It is a single system out of the UC capital. So I think what we'll do here is we will create a backdoor for sure. That'll give us access to sort of hack towards their home system if we really wanted to. In this case, we are going to do Guerrilla again. It's a draw, but I still feel like they're probably losing more, and we're not actually destroying any system improvements, more importantly. Harshan population boost has ended. No, it hasn't. Wow, look at that. The Calgaris are almost to 50. We might actually get their law before the end of the game. Those darn kids. One of the problems with having Sophons in your empire is that the little eggheads seem to have a particular genius for goofing off. Hardly a week goes by without news of neurohop Sophon youngsters rampaging through town, or explosions of increasingly exotic colors and smells bombarding your residential areas. Either these guys need to get a job, or you need to find a way to put them in their place. So we can science them up, which will give us culture jam centers, or we can garrison them, which will give us Wapster. We don't need the approval, so we're going to science them up. The chance of us actually completing that is pretty low anyway, though. We don't really have many science structures left to build, and the ones we do cost resources we're not willing to expend at the moment. Governor level up here on Shaken Not Stirred. What are we going to give this gentleman? Manpower capacity on system is okay, but it's not great. We don't really need the expansion approval difference as well, so let's go for dust catalyzation, which will lower his dust upkeep. Okay. Perfect, and he's now set up to take bean counter on his next level, which is awesome. And let's take a look in here. Rassam is open to build whatever we would like it to build. You know what, Rassam? You know what? You can build the Center of Light and Life. I was wrong. We do have science improvements to build somewhere. Ooh, Rassam, do you have strategics? You do. Build these as well. Build these immediately. There we go. Okay, that's much better. I believe that we may have just completed the altar. Did we finish it? No, one more turn left. Okay, one more turn left on the altar, sadly, but we will have it soon. This is just beautiful right here. Just absolutely beautiful. And I believe our siege fleet should have reached here by now. It has indeed, so we're going to bring this siege fleet over here and begin the siege in earnest. We should be able to actually invade them within like a turn or two now without any complications whatsoever. We may even bring this fleet back up here to help with the invasion, although that shouldn't actually be necessary. I do think it would be good to have them there to protect it maybe, but you know what, we're fine. We're fine. We'll just keep them here on Herolium for the time being. They're sort of light invading right now, and that's okay. I mean, we could actually... yeah, we have way more manpower than them, forget that. Let's guerrilla here. Minor victory. Okay, cool. We're just gonna keep invading them on every front. We will regain our systems from the Umbral Choir. Hey, we can restore this planet now. Restore planet. Oh, look at that. That's going to have adamantium or antimatter there as well, which is really nice. We can actually launch a mining probe right now. We're going to restore it and mine it at the same time, guys. That is not at all contradicting itself. Not at all. If you think that's contradictive, you're not paying attention. Okay, siege ships are hanging out, pirates are hanging out. What do we have left that can do some combat things? We could attack here, but we'll just end up attacking Academy fleets, which is not our desire at the moment. We are friendly with the Academy. We have no wish to fire on them. We can sell this poacher off for a little extra dust, because we don't really need the upkeep on an additional fleet there. Is this 2 different pirate fleets? It is 2 different pirate fleets. Okay, so with 2 separate pirate fleets here, I think I'll take this one and send it over to Nair here to defend our siege ships. Shouldn't take it long to get there. And now that our siege ships have landed over here, we could also... We can assign our hero to that fleet, and that'll be Lunabarxis. And Lunabarxis should be able to, once this siege is done here, come on down here to the Umbroquire's capital and begin the siege in earnest there as well. Here they're going to retreat again. I really, really wish that we had put tractor beams on these fleets. I really do. In fact, in this case, we don't even need to use a special law. We can just do this and get away with it just fine, because they're going to retreat anyway. And if they don't, we get to watch a behemoth explode and we get paid. Yeah. Buy a little behemoth, have a nice run. All you guys do is run. It's really disappointing. I feel like I'm fighting a bunch of cowards. You know what we could do? Let's do this. Suya is not really necessary on that fleet anyway. We might be able to get away with this. If we can, it'll be extremely entertaining. Let's go ahead and get him a vision probe here. Apply it. He is going to lose some movement there. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And 1 turn before we can reassign him, so that'll do what we want it to do then. We're going to find their home here in just a second. The question is, if we do this, are they going to transmigrate or whatnot? And if they do, that's, you know, sort of problematic. Okay, so working on more science stuff. That's great. Hostile trace is detected. That is a trace from the UC, as usual. So we're trying to hack through there. Culture jam centers are done immediately. Alright, so that's a thing. We can get more science now. Academy reminder message, 2 turns until that's up. Oh wow, and look at that. That's exactly what I was saying, guys. The UC is trying hard. Trying very, very hard to be able to get the Academy fleet now. So we're gonna have to compete with them on that very, very much so. Okay. Leo is still being invaded. We're going to keep doing Guerrilla here. Another minor victory. We're just wearing them down. Herolium, same thing. Another minor victory. They're running out of troops. Sylphy has been compromised. That's annoying. Foreign outpost created on Entwined System IMEX. Oh, that's okay. That's not a foreign outpost. That's our Hisho allies.
Fascinating game.
You don't want to start trouble with us. I promise. I promise you don't. If you distract us from killing the UC, we'll just annihilate you instead, Nakalim. We've been doing it most of the game, so you really don't want to push there. We'll take some more happiness right here, although we are going to get Joy Initiative, so that seems rather wasteful. Instead, it may be better to get something like Dust Catalyzation. Yeah. Or even Peer Review. Now let's go for Dust Catalyzation to reduce our dust costs. Barmoxa has leveled up again. This is a governor. Gotta remind myself when it comes to the Unfallen, they're the ones I get most confused on. Let's go with more food here. Although, actually, we could do this as well. Nah, that's okay. This is actually kind of better for a governor, but this is a actual output increase instead of just reducing the cost of the governor, so that's still better. Suya Saltcliffe has leveled up. I honestly don't know what Suya Saltcliffe has left to do. He is very, very well developed. I don't know that there's anything... Ah, there is. Shield penetration. We'll take it. Shield penetration is great. It's kind of useless because we're a very crit-focused fleet that he tends to be the commander on, the admiral on. But in this case, it'll work. Production, obviously. There we go. Gotta take a look at what's actually available because we have so many heroes and they have so many different skill layouts right now. This is a governor that is primarily done. I don't think that there's anything else we can really do. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing left. We could give him an on-Senate bonus, that's a thing. Yeah, let's do that. Pi, you are the lead governor, sir. Scales Galena just leveled up again. Joy Initiative here, 100%, even though it's kind of useless. It'll be nice if we do capture the system, or the home system of the UC. Look at that, mech suit quarters being built everywhere. That's what we like to see. Behemoth complete on Arcturus. Oh, they already completed the restructuring, or the recovery of that planet. Holy fastness, Batman, that was quick. Let's go ahead and see if we can not terraform something here. We could terraform that to desert, that works. We'll just have it do that to kind of keep it busy and keep it working. We could also turn this into an obliterator, so that's something to keep in mind. We could actually create an obliterator here and just obliterate the home system of the UC. Oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that before? Hold on. Yes, we would love to do that. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh, the resource cost on that is huge though. We'll wait until we get our last wonder building, and then we'll think about it. Nako should be done now, which means that Gistrid is next, and they are gonna start the obelisk as soon as possible. We are just shy here on Adamantium. We're gonna buy some of that real quick and then get that going, and unfortunately, that's probably gonna be where we call this episode. So let's go with 20. I think it's 25 we need. I probably did the math wrong there, because I'm just doing it off the cuff. But that's gonna be enough, I'm sure. Yeah. Hey, I did it exactly right. Perfect. Obelisk of all space-time, 11 turns. Are you kidding me right now? I think we might switch to this. And try to build that out. That's gonna take 4 turns though, which means it's not gonna make that much of a difference. Does Gistrid have a good production hero? It does not necessarily. Nelly is not our best production hero. I think what we'll do is we'll replace Nelly with... Okay, so 2 potential options here. We replace Nelly with Scales, and Scales should be able to boost production quite a bit just because of the different population type bonuses here. Now, that does mean that it matters how many different pop types we have here. We do have quite a few. There's a very limited population of Unfallen here, so Scales could provide a decent boost. The other option, of course, is Pi. Now, Pi is just going to bring more and more and more production. Seemingly, yeah. Additional production per anomalies on colonized planets. I still think we'll actually get more out of Scales here, so I think what we'll do is we will try to assign Scales here to Gistrid. Come on, Scales. I'm doing this through the wrong map. Or the wrong screen. Come, just take me to Gistrid. We're already on Gistrid. Okay. Unassign him, reassign Scales. Where are you at, bud? There we go. Okay, so Scales is going there, and in exchange, Sylphie will get Nelly Shaken Not Stirred, who I believe is unassigned. Yes? Yes. Okay. Perfect. So Scales should up the production in that system somewhat. 11 more turns. Man, that's still just not even making a dent in that. It's crazy. That being said, this is where we're going to end this one, folks. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!